Not so much.
Not so much.
Eric, pretty aggressive game out there tonight. Pretty intense from the first minute. How did you guys feel back there?
No, it was a really intense game. I thought it was not over that kind of barrier where it's too much, but it was intense, and both teams wanted to win, and I thought we should have won the game, especially so late in the game, conceding a goal. And I thought we dominated the game for at least 60 minutes of the game and had chances to put it to bed earlier than what in the end ended up with a draw, which is annoying when you before the game knew that this could have been us being up at the second position in the league. But again, it's every game is important and every point counts, and a draw is the next best. We didn't lose, but of course being in the winning position for such a long time in the game is annoying, not having 3 points.
What did you guys talk about at halftime to try to maintain composure, considering they were being pretty aggressive with you guys?
I thought what we talked about was actually just being very, very smart in the game, and I thought we were much more in their half for the second half, which is a good thing. I think we're getting better and better, playing better and better defensively as well. I thought we were compact and denied them for many minutes, but in the end they had a through pass inside, which cannot happen, which is so annoying for us defenders to concede in the end. But again, we had the chances in the game that we just needed to be ruthless and just be killers, and it's annoying.
Ben talked about after the game, you guys getting a point against the first place team. In the past, maybe that was something good. As one of the kind of veterans, leaders on this team, what does that say about the shift in kind of mindset with this team that you guys aren't happy with that result?
I think it's been night and day for us in the sense of what we started with, where we had some losses and some inconsistency in our game, and now we are on a really good track. I think our self-belief is better and better. I think we know that we are very difficult to beat, and that sense of commitment to each other, to our teammates is why we are where we are right now. But again, nothing is decided, and we still need a push for the last coming games, and we have Vancouver coming up in a couple of days where we need to be as good as we were today, but with 3 points.
And 540 minutes you guys had shutout streak broken there. Obviously conceding not what you wanted, but looking back on that as one of the key defenders on this team, what does that mean for you guys having a streak like that?
No, it means so much. It means that that belief on going in the pitch that we will either win or draw, and especially knowing that we'll play at least to a 0 or 1 means that we have the quality up front because we are scoring goals and we have many players contributing to that. And I would say like Corey at the moment is really doing the job for us, and we need to continue helping all the players around to get those positions where we will score, because I know that we can score, and especially the goal today was amazing. The way that the offense is playing at the moment, 1-2, 1-2, and scoring, it's something that is amazing to see and something we need to grow into.
Eric, a couple months back, the team lost 3-0 whenever when the team faced them over there. Now you get a draw, right? How much has changed ever since that game?
No, of course, I think over time teams get better, some teams get worse, and in our case we have got much better. I think we look a lot more like a team, and that kind of structure, both defensively and offensively, is getting into our skin and under our skin, which is something that we feel when we go out there, and we just know that we'll play well right now, and it's up here, the concentration and the focus, and we had it for 87 minutes, which is something we still need to improve on. We haven't ended where we wanted to in the sense of the game, and we still have the aspiration of growing and getting better, and I see we're improving every single game.
Yeah, and like I said, the team has a couple more games, right? Y'all have the finals, but it's getting down to a couple of games. How does the team maintain the focus?
I think it's not that difficult. I think all the games are small finals, and the dressing room, all the players really want to win games. So we see it as those small finals every game, and we don't think about too much ahead. We know that there is something we want to achieve, but to achieve that, that's out there. Every single game matters. So I think it's very simple for us, one game at a time.
Erik, what do you think you need to improve in defense for the next game, the Vancouver Whitecaps?
I think we need to do the same as we did today for so many minutes. I think we did well. People were working really hard. But again, football is decided on small matters. It's one step to the wrong side, and then it might be a mistake, and that happens sometimes. But overall, I'm very pleased of how we are performing as a team, and as you pointed out, we have been really good for a long time in defense, and it hasn't changed for this game. I thought it was some of the same things. We were a little bit slack on the ball in the first 25 minutes, which then got better in the game. But in their kind of transitions, I thought we did well.
And let me ask you, from a center back perspective, you have a different point of view of the attack. You mentioned the give and goes, the 1-2s on the build-ups, but we also had, like I mentioned, a lot of opportunities in the second half that were wasted. What can we do to make sure that we score that second goal and not talk about a 1-1 draw?
Yeah. No, I know it's football when it's at the highest level, and sometimes those decisions in a stressful situation is where we need to improve. And of course, that kind of back pass or the right pass to the right guy as well, and getting that shot on goal that is not just on goal but behind the goalkeeper and it goes in. That's where we want that kind of last bit of quality. But we're getting there, and we're getting in amazing situations. And some of the games previous, we have just killed the opponents by being 3-0 up within 20 minutes, and you cannot always do that. But of course, you want to be able to put it to bed when you have those kind of opportunities.
And let me ask you this. We talked about St. Louis being one of the top teams in the conference. Right now, we're still in 5th, but we're tied with 5th and 8th place. But after tonight, I know the result hurts, but does this make the team believe that we can compete with the best of the best, and we can make some noise and maybe make it the playoffs? Or
100%. I'm a big believer in this team, and I think we have showed quality throughout the entire season. All the work we have done for the last months has really shown right now, and I know that we haven't done anything yet, but the belief is there, and I know that we can push it for the playoffs, and we have to. We've put ourselves in a really good situation, a position, but we need to finish the job, and I know we can.
That's 10 days away from your first final with the team. Are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, of course, but to be honest, I am only thinking on, as I said, the next game, and that's Vancouver at home, and the final we will find all the tools we need for that. But of course, I am looking forward to a final within the first 6 months of my career here.
Thanks, Erik. Thank you.
Thank you, Erik. Thank you, sir.